Tribit has really impressed us with their Bluetooth speakers, and now we have a new soundbar from them. The Tribit Soundbar S1 is a 200 watt 2.1 channel soundbar with a nice subwoofer, and it comes at a price of 8,000 rupees. So let's see if you should buy it. This soundbar comes in a box that looks like a chair, and after you unbox it, you will find the manual, the remote, batteries for the remote, the power cable, an aux cable, some screws for mounting, the subwoofer, and finally the soundbar. I was kind of surprised at how thin this soundbar is, but that does not affect its sound in a bad way. It feels well built in hand, and it's actually nice to have something this compact, as you can place it anywhere. You can even hang it to your wall after installing the mounting clips. It comes with a 6.5-inch wired subwoofer, and the driver and port for the subwoofer is at its rear. You will get a better sound from it if you make its driver face towards you, but that does mean that the power cable will go through its front, so I would have preferred a front-facing driver design with a grill, but it is not a big issue. The cable for this is also not very long, so you may have to buy an extension cable which is easily available. The very bright digital display shows you everything like volume levels, input mode, EQ mode, and volume, but this could become too bright to keep on at night. We also have some basic controls like volume, input selector, and a power button on the side of the soundbar. For inputs, we have an aux in port, an HDMI port. You can also directly connect your USB drive into this, and we of course have Bluetooth 5.3 for wireless connectivity with any device. I would have liked having coaxial or optical inputs too, but the connections we have will also be enough for most people. The remote feels quite nice for a soundbar remote, and it has all the buttons that you will need. In Bluetooth mode, you can easily control the playback and volume of your playback device, and you can adjust the bass and treble separately with the remote, which is very important. Do give this video a thumbs up if you are liking it so far. I was expecting good sound from a Tribit soundbar, and I am happy to share that it does sound quite good. It comes with a dedicated subwoofer which handles the lower frequencies while the woofers handle the higher frequencies, and this setup is a lot better than just a single driver that has to handle all the frequencies, so everything on it sounds crisp and clear. I was thinking that the highs on this soundbar may not sound that good because it does not have dedicated tweeters, but the subwoofer handles a lot of the lower frequencies, so the treble on it is still very clear, which makes listening to music very enjoyable, and dialogues in movies are also very clear. The bass is also really nice for something like this. You do have to make the driver face you for best performance, but it does fill the room nicely with bass, and it is also reasonably tight for a product in this range. This soundbar also has 3 EQ modes along with the X3D mode, but I used it mostly in the music EQ mode as I found it to be most balanced. The X3D mode adds reverb to your sound, which I don't like, but you can experiment with it and see if you like it. The sound signature in the music is fairly neutral, but I did find the bass to improve if you reduce it to -2 or -3, so you should also try that for a tighter bass response, and it really makes the soundbar quite balanced sounding, and that is something that I really love about Tribit products. This is a 200 watt soundbar, and the exact watt number doesn't matter that much, but the actual volume of the soundbar is also really loud. 25 to 30% volume is generally fine for music, and 50% gets nicely loud in my medium-sized bedroom. It stays clear enough till 60 to 70% volume, and even at 90 or 100% volume, the sound doesn't get super distorted, so as long as you're going to play it indoors, you really shouldn't have to worry about its loudness. But now let's have a sound test so you can check out what it sounds like. So overall, I really like the Tribit S1 soundbar. It sounds really good for its price, the connectivity is decent, the controls and remote also work well. There are some minor changes that I would have liked with its design, but it doesn't affect its performance or functionality, so if you're looking for a banging sound for your buck, this is a really good option. I'll have the links to check this out in the description. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.